She-Rantulas from Outer Space in 3D.
We kind of went for the most ridiculous title that we could, and the play kind of progressed from the crazy title.
She-Rantulas from Outer Space, written by Phil Johnson and Ruff Yeager, makes its world premiere at Diversionary Theater. It taps into the B-movies of the 50s.
Lots of surprises. And people get killed. Women get killed a lot in this play.
Well, I play 6 characters. I play all women, and I get killed a lot.
And a She-Rantula is involved.
She-Rantulas from Outer Space?
The She-Rantula, which is kind of a ridiculous visual image that we've made it into, is really the holder of everything everyone is afraid of.
That's because under the genre trappings of horror and science fiction, these 50s B-movies were often about fear of the unknown and the other.
The idea of the other, fear of the other. The B horror films of the late 50s, that was what they were concerned with. Communism, nuclear war, the power of women. And we wanted to write a farce and a satire based on the fear of the other, and we needed another.
And She-Rantulas from Outer Space was born. For director and co-writer Ruff Yeager, the play reflects coming out for a gay man.
And it's very much like being a She-Rantula. My family didn't know what to do with me, you know. I was some kind of freak. So I was like Susie in our play. She's a little lost girl who's just misunderstood.
I play little Susie, and she is the daughter of Betty. And she's kind of the one that stirs the pot in this show and causes all sorts of trouble.
Tarantulas are burrowing creatures that live in small dens and collect items to build nests for their young. Tarantulas are the biggest of the spiders. They have 8 legs, are often hairy, and have 2 large fangs.
The dialogue is fun because I get to say a lot of sinister and creepy lines.
Tarantulas hunt by stalking, slowly creeping upon, then leaping onto their prey.
Precious little Susie is making a terrifying transformation into the deadly She-Rantula. But there's another transformation going on behind the scenes.
If I had like a trowel, this makeup would go on a lot faster. You know what I'm talking about?
Co-writer Phil Johnson shaved his arms and squeezed into some vivid Technicolor dresses to play Betty, Susie's mom. Betty's the perfect housewife, but she's troubled by suppressed memories of an alien abduction that are starting to resurface.
And prodding and probing and poking and probing and prodding and prying and...
I'm in the wrong skin, and that's evident almost immediately. So you're in the wrong skin and you're forced to deal with that skin. That's what blows up by the end of the play.
Just as Johnson puts on a female facade, the characters in the play maintain a facade of normalcy and social decorum.
It's very polite, a lot of please, thank you, oh dear.
It is very polite.
Yes.
Polite hatred.
On the surface, the play is all B-movie horror, but underneath, it's more of a Douglas Sirk melodrama that explores and indicts American society for its suffocating restrictiveness.
The different person, whether you were a person of color or you were an overweight person or a gay person or whatever, there's something in our society that made you go over there. You weren't one of us. And what that does to a person and how that shapes your life, that's a real message I hope they get from it.
Audiences will not only get that message, but they'll get it delivered in some stunning party frocks and with an epic sense of fun. Beth Accomando, KPBS News.